Hello, it's been having back in action. This time some more Radiohead. We're going with Kid A. Now this is 3 years after OK Computer. I've reacted to that, OK Computer and In Rainbows. They're on my Patreon. All my uncuts are there, however they are also on the channel if you want to see the edited down version. A lot of you guys love the journey. You're loving the discovery of me discovering Radiohead. I'm also very keen to see what they've got. These 3 albums that I'm doing, they are obviously the crowd pleasers, the crowd favorites. So I'm very keen to going with another one that you guys have all said is one of your favorites. Kid A, 2000s, so 23 years old now. I mean, in general, the timelessness of their music is just incredible. Like you can listen to it whenever and it still sounds so fresh, so hitting. Obviously lyrics, obviously production, obviously vocals, just all so strong. No idea what to expect and I don't really want to predict what is going to happen. I just want to jump in with it. I'm sure you guys just want me to shut up anyway. Let's get it cracking. Some very cool tracks. I'm excited for the national anthem, motion picture soundtrack, the Untitled. Very intriguing little things. However, the first song, everything in its right place. Let's open it up. Let's go. Just skipping, or a CD skipping, or a vinyl skipping. Yeah, do I know what the hell any of it's about? No. Was it very cool? Yes. Definitely during this like a weird little state. What a way to open up the album. Looking at the album artwork, we've got some icebergs. I don't know what that's all about. Like I said, in terms of lyrics being stripped back and more simple, it's the same sentence being repeated. In terms of simpleness, no, because it's quite abstract in terms of what it could be. I like the waking up with a lemon, sucking on a lemon, so I'm like, did you wake up bitter about something, maybe the world? I'm intrigued, I'm keen to see what they got. If that production is anything to go by though, just, like, just so nice, so addictive. Next song's the title track. This should encompass everything the album has to offer us. Kid A, let's go. What are these cool freaking noises they're putting in? Futuristic, right? Creepy little music box. It's just so, like, it's so mastered. Like, it's just perfect. Like, perfect but imperfect because it's still got a bit of ugh to it. Someone speaking for you. Ooh. Shadows at the end of my bed. What the hell? In the best possible way. So they were slipping away, were they on the deathbed? The shadow at the end of the bed? This feels like the afterlife. All those cute little squeaky noises. The rats and the children follow me out of town. Come on, kids. that sad feel, but you're also like, what? 4-minute 40 song went by like that. They're so good at captivating an audience, obviously. Yeah, it kind of flows in. Right. I'm still trying to get my head around this as 2000, like absolutely timeless. I know I've already said that about them. Whoa, you got the experimental vibes in there. Like a lot of this stuff is what is still being done today, so it's so sick to see them pioneering and just 2000, like 23 years ago, and you're putting out a song like this. Obviously you guys are going to need to let me know what the songs are about. I guess that was just my take on it from what I guess I could pick up and just I guess how the sounds make me feel. So intriguing, it's going to be the word of the video. Very cool. You just want to be in their mind and be like, what the hell, how did you think of this? Production alone, like how did you think of all that stuff? I love the voice distortion, like so much more intriguing. Again, you really wanted to pay attention to the lyrics, and maybe that's what conjured it a bit more in terms of like just the feels. I don't know, I'm very keen to see what else. I know I'm very keen for more. It's a very good album. I don't know if I can even rank them, but so far it feels very cohesive, and I don't know, it just feels so like just juicy and good. I really like it. Next song's the national anthem. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Futuristic rock. You picture a desert, them rocking out, and bloody spaceships flying past. They just like edge you, you're just like, I need more. Love those weird ass noises. Everyone's just holding on. Bloody opera, like some ghost wailing. Everyone's got the fear. It's holding on. Like just the instruments. It's so good. Damn. Those like trumpets. Oh, come. Smile. What the hell? So that's somewhere, a national anthem, they're like, please stand. Imagine like this big stage, you got all these people playing those instruments, please stand for the national anthem, and then that's just what it is. Alright, that's it. Let's start the meeting. Whoa, so intriguing, transformative, transitionarily through the song. Like you just were taken to so many different moments. All those little trumpets and whatever, flutes, everything. For me in my head, I could just picture weird little animals like rocking out to them, I don't know, a frog or something. So weird. And again, still sad with that little like, you know, everyone's got fear, everyone's holding on. That creepy little smile at the end, like why do we need to smile? Yeah, whoa. Whoa, could it be their most experimental? And I say experimental now, I don't know really what that holds in terms of music. Yeah, sick. Sick, sick, sick. I can definitely hear different bits of artists even in that song. Like I kind of got a bit of Björk, a bit of Old Town, Black Ants band, just like with the crazy instruments. So you can definitely see the impact, or definitely see how this has, you know, inspired others. Sick, I love it, so good. Next song is How to Disappear Completely. Let's go. So if I'm ready to, this sounds like we could get scary. Maybe it's a sad disappearing. Oh. I love just letting you fall into the production, just like. That day I made. That's not me. Where I play. Love that noise. tell us how to disappear completely, just kept saying it wasn't there. So lyrics again, not super like divulging on what they're trying to tell us, I guess, or maybe I'm just missing it there. The fireworks, the born speakers, was it just everything that gets so extreme? Production, slayage, those strings, his voice becoming at one with it and almost, yeah, becoming the instrument. Long songs too, like over 4 or 5 minutes, but it really doesn't matter because you're so captivated. They just are so enticing. Like that one was just such a fall in. You're falling, you're fading away. I love his voice. I love the delivery. That was sick. Stunnerama. Yeah, I mean, these are songs that you just have to listen to more than once because there's so much to take in, let alone, you know, we're only 4 songs in, which is about 20 minutes of an album, which is wild. And just trying to take it all in, you're just like, what? Because yeah. I'm like, what vibe are we in now? Like, I don't know where we are. Or if there is a storyline, or if it is cohesive, or it's just sounded it. But this definitely sounded a lot sadder. Obviously, it was a sad song. Yeah, I'm just like trying to process. Next song is called Tree Fingers. Let's go. No lyrics loading, so maybe it's just instrumental. Or maybe it's disappeared and now he's like just floating through a void. Again, like this like more relaxational music, like yoga, just being calm at one. You can absolutely focus on your breathing with this. Just like breathe in. Such a little freeing song, like just let go of all your thoughts. Just have this calm moment with yourself. I did not expect such a calming song after everything we've heard. I guess that makes sense. It's called Tree Fingers because I guess trees being nature, and that's just such a peaceful song. Yeah, I think with that kind of stuff, like even with yoga, I think you've really just got to fall into it and not be scared to look silly, obviously, because no one's going to be looking, they're going to be eyes closed. But I think it's really about looking within. So I love that stuff now. I wasn't into it, you know, growing up, but I guess now I could sit here for listening to that, just breathing, being relaxed. So yeah, very cool. I like that. So not what I expected in the slightest. Probably a bit too, I don't know, I could relax to that. I don't know if it's too extreme for some people, like quite heavy, I suppose, but I don't know, I really like that. Let me know if that's the vibe you got from, or if you've relaxed that song. Part of the album where you just get to relax, and I guess it's the midway mark, so definitely takes you out of the album. I'm like, what are we going to be listening to now? Or like, what were we listening to? Number 6 here, I'm very number 8 is going to be the best song on the album. Let's find out. It's called Optimistic. I'm optimistic it's going to be the best one. Let's go. So heavy to come after that last one though. Yeah. Not my problem. This feels more like their other stuff I've heard. Instant one. Probably my least favourite so far though. Dinosaurs roaming the earth. I love the little noise underneath, like. Alright. I have no idea what that was about. It's the roll that we're gonna get. No. What the hell? Oh yeah, my least favourite. Kind of boring, I'm gonna say, and I know that's pretty harsh, but just the same kind of thing throughout. I think when you've had those first 5 very intriguing, very different, very captivating songs, that was just kind of a bit whingy. Like his voice, I was like, alright, let's move on. I also didn't connect with it at all, I suppose that's the biggest thing. But there was this cool little like, woo, I don't know if it's an organ or something under there, that kind of that quintessential Halloween noise that you hear. Love that, but other than that, I wouldn't race back to that song. And especially after Tree Fingers, when you've just been so relaxed and zen, and then you get this annoying, whingy little song. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think of that song, and I guess what it's about in general, what the album's about. Next song's in Limbo. Let's go. Oh, the vocals. Another message I can't read. actual. Oh, that's so cool. Is it rolling? No, some do, some don't. Interesting. I mean, I like that I got a message I can't read, you can barely hear him. I mean, this is the most like voice distorted album where I can't even hear them sometimes, but the lyrics are there. I think I was definitely very spoilt with the first 5 songs. I didn't mind In Limbo. Again, it's probably not one I'd race back to. But yeah, there's this start of a random song where it's like it's like, tell me what you want it, like, go. It's this thing, but under there, I could just, it definitely sounded like that. So I don't know if she sampled or it's just an instrument that sounds very similar whenever it's played. But that was cool. Interesting lyrics. Interesting song. Again, a bit more slower paced, a bit more repetitive. So that's not their fault. It's just when you vibe with all the other stuff that's going on, like the more chaotic songs, I think these ones just feel a bit more simple. And again, it's probably going to depend on your mood. For me, they're just not hitting where they need to hit at the moment. Next song's Audio Tech. Let's go. Here we go. Sad that if that was to ever happen, you just be separated from people you love, like with women and children being just pushed in. Yeah, see that, how can this come after those last 2 songs where I guess something I didn't really fall into them, whereas this one's so like just pulling on you, like you felt that there was a war going on, you gotta get into this bunker. Just like the agony in his voice. Yeah, that's where it's at for me. That's one of the best songs on the album. Obviously the first half for me, 1 to 5 is epic, epic, epic. This is the first song that I've really been like, yes, this is like where we were at to begin with. Love it. Next song's Morning Bell. Let's go. Yeah, the last song, Dranger, I'm like... Instrumental, it's actually crazy. Like there's not actually a lot of lyrics on the album. Like I said, it's probably the most real life, I guess, connection that I had in terms of the songs. You know, while there's obviously been connections, they definitely feel a lot bigger than just like, you know, an ordinary situation of a divorce or a breakup. Almost simple for them, I suppose, because you're so used to, I guess, thinking of much bigger things or bigger world things that are going on. Interesting song. I guess very encapsulating of how it might feel. Like it definitely gave you the feel of that happening, whether it's from a child. It definitely felt like a child's perspective for me. However, I could be totally off. Next song is Motion Picture Soundtrack. I'm so keen for this. Obviously, I loved Exit Music or Exit Song, whatever it was, the one that was in Romeo and Juliet. I don't want to hype it up either, but I really hope it gives you that cinematic kind of vibe. Let's find out. Let's go. I'm like, please be a banger. We love the organ. Like the end of the album for sure. We've still got Untitled though. Untitled's only 53 seconds, so I might just play it and then let's wrap. Let's chat. Or is this the next life? Motion Picture Soundtrack, absolutely one of my favorites. I know I'm biased because I just love that stuff, but just that like think you're crazy, like just that drawn out voice. Obviously I love an organ, I just am a sucker. It's one of my favorite instrument sounds. Production all behind there, like there's a bit of like operatic kind of like weird stuff going on. Very cool, just a beautiful way to end the album for me. I don't think you need Untitled. I wouldn't like care if I never heard that. Obviously it's the 50-second song of like just nothing really. Epic. 44 minutes for 10 songs. Obviously they're fully fledged. There's been so much put into them. They're so diverse, eclectic, weird, intriguing, engulfing, cinematic, yada yada yada. Do I know what they're all about? Absolutely not. You guys can let me know down below. What's your favorite song? Give me all the information. As always, this is my favorite thing, is to read your guys' comments and just how the album affected you. Where were you when you heard it? Do you have any strong memories to any of the songs? 1 to 5 absolute bangerangers. Really only 6 and 7 were the two that I was like, didn't really hit as hard for me. Motion Picture Soundtrack, Radiohead, absolutely the two best from the second half of the album. Wanna Go was cool again, still like those three. It's just really the two that I didn't vibe with. It definitely started off as, I was like, oh, this could be the strongest one. I don't think it is the strongest out of the three. I'm not gonna compare them because obviously they all bring such different aspects and different things to you. However, this one was probably the hardest to connect with lyrically, but that didn't really matter because the production just absolutely did that for you. You still felt so engulfed in the songs. And in saying that, 1 to 5, I totally have my own images and things like that from the few lyrics you got. So maybe the least connectable in terms of like personal life stuff. Like I said, really only the last two songs, like Morning Bell and Motion Picture Soundtrack, gave me vibes of stuff that could actually happen in real life, if that makes any sense. Hopefully you get what I mean. Another Radiohead album done. We've done the top 3. Is there any other epic ones that I need to go in with? I'm sure you're all going to say I need to listen to every single one of them, but I guess what's the next the best, or what's number 4? And maybe these 3 aren't even in your top. So yeah, I'm keen to hear if there's any other ones that I should go in with. Following cuts as always are on Patreon, links are down below. You can follow me, I don't know, follow me is what you can do. Links are down below. Hope you're having a good day. I'm good. There's gonna go.